Welcome back. ALS Walk in Kamloops coming up in 2 Saturdays from now, June the 16th. Joining us today, we have Pat Tomlinson, who is one of the walk organizers for this year, and Marilyn Keating, who lost her husband to ALS last August. Thank you to the both of you for being here.
It's good to see you.
Yes. Marilyn, not an easy thing coming on the show to talk about your husband passing from this. This has been quite a journey for you.
It has, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
How old was Rob when he was diagnosed?
67.
Okay, so he was diagnosed at 67 and died at 69. How was your journey? It's not easy.
It was brutal. It was something that you just could never imagine unless you've lived it. Watching him deteriorate from a active man, loving his golfing and fishing and doing all the outdoor stuff, to not being able to look after yourself, can't go to the bathroom, can't eat, can't talk, had, you know, all the equipment to help him talk, and just awful.
When he was diagnosed, were there big signs there suggesting something's wrong, or was he diagnosed early and it was a fast...
He was having issues with his left arm for quite a while, and kept going to the doctor. They were going to do arm surgery on his wrist and stuff, but they didn't. Sent him to the neurologist, and it was ALS. So
what a devastating thing to discover. We're looking at pictures here from your husband. I know that our news side did a story with you. Biggest struggle of your life, without a doubt, the hardest journey you've ever faced. ALS Society, I know, stepped in to help you. Can we talk about how that helped you?
Sure, yeah.
What did they do to help make your life and Rob's life more comfortable?
Just being able to provide us with the equipment that we needed for everyday care. There's branches out, they have machines to help him breathe at night. They had a computer to help him talk so that he could communicate with everybody. And just support, just their support.
And for you as the caretaker, the primary caretaker, I imagine the emotional support must have been so important and valuable for you.
Yes, for sure. And just the support from home care that we got through Interior Health. And, I mean, could have used a lot more, but what we had was great. Yeah.
And hence the reason for these annual walks, that the money that's needed to help people with this diagnosis is so much. We always need more, truly. And you understand the cost of the equipment is substantial. Pat, tell me a little bit about this year's walk and the money raised. Where does it go?
So this is our 9th annual, and 60% of the money that's raised from these walks in BC stays in BC and goes right into patient services. So equipment and communication and transportation, anything they need. And if equipment is ordered, it's usually arrives in 2 days, depending, and doesn't matter where in BC people are living. Yeah.
Are we seeing increased diagnosis of ALS in BC, or is it generally about the same? I don't know how that looks.
You know, it seems like it's increased, but my understanding is it hasn't. I think that awareness is out there, and we're hearing more about it. And so hearing more about it is a good thing, because that helps us to raise money.
Yes, absolutely. And speaking of the walks, the Kamloops Walk was created several years ago after the death of Clayton Smales, and his legacy continues on. He was a cameraman here at the station. We started our jobs together. That was a hard journey for me to see happen unfold before my eyes as well. This walk has grown in size, it's grown in numbers, and last year an award for the best walk.
Yeah.
And that's what we're looking at here, if we can get a close-up. Tell me about that, Pat. How did that come to be?
So the board of directors for ALS vote, and the criteria is fundraising, innovative, you know, things that, so in Kamloops we have fundraising dinners, you know, we've had the dunk tank at walks and different things like that, and then the awareness piece. And so they voted that our walk was #1 for last year, which is amazing.
That is amazing.
And it's an accumulation, I really believe, of the 9 years and the hard work. And each year we add another person in memory. So, you know, the Clayton and Team Two Guns, like you said, started this walk in Kamloops. And then we add other family members and other teams as we go. And yeah, it keeps moving forward.
Yes. Marilyn, is being a part of the walk something that you will do? You might not be ready to do that yet. Have you done the walk in the past?
Yes, we did the walk last year. We actually, with my kids and family and friends, we raised over $10,000.
Is that right? Good for you.
This year we're struggling, but we're out there and trying hard to get some more support. So
good for you. Do you find this a certain, what's the right word, solace in seeing and meeting with other people who have endured a similar situation on some level? Yeah. And that's a part of it too.
Yeah. It's big time.
Yeah. You are amazing to be on the show today.
Thank
it hasn't been a year. And my heart goes out to you and to your family. And may you find strength in those around you who are enduring similar stories.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Pat, I don't know if there's anything else that you want to add that I have missed, but certainly now's the time.
No, and just echo what you just said, to thank Marilyn for coming, because it is, you know, that's putting yourself out there.
It is.
And, but it really helps to get the word out.
Absolutely. Again, to reiterate, the ALS Walk this year is taking place next Saturday. And what time should people come?
Registration starts at 9, and we'll have some music down there, and the walk starts at 10.
Okay. Thank you for the both of you being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
More information, of course, on the website, alsbc.ca. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.